Our final company presenting is Locle. They provide a location-based services without GPS, but it's a closed beta, so I can't tell you more than that.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Pieter. Flew over from Dublin, where I moved last year. Set up Locle with first a friend, then now my business partner, Ronan, who has a long history of entrepreneurship in California. He was always active in free Wi-Fi business, so was aware of radio technology a little bit. I have a background in a little bit of mobile. Two of us got together and started thinking about how you could come up with a cool application for your phone that uses your existing social networks. So what did we do? We started looking at different location APIs in phones, which phones would support the fact that you could get location data, what type of data. There's GPS, there's triangulation, there's operator LBS, there's all sorts of different options. And we realized that the cell ID is the cell ID of the tower that most of us here are using if we're on the same network. Puts us all pretty much in the same spot. So if I want to see where my friends are, I'm not sure if I have many friends in the room here. I know very few people here. Basically gives us all the same locality, the same local. The one challenge is that it does require an application to run on the phone. This, as contrary to this room, might think, how many people in the room have installed a mobile application on their handsets? Maybe about less than a fifth of the audience. Anyway, that's the big hurdle. Anyway, we're in closed beta. And I was going to show you on the Nokia N95 how it actually works. With all the cables there, maybe I should just not bother, rather than making a complete fool out of myself. What does it do? It starts up, it pulls the cell ID and the identifier out of your phone, sends it up to our servers, identifies you, pulls out from the Facebook and the Bebo API who your friends are. If they have the application running as well, it identifies them and puts them onto the same map that shows your location. We're working on a way to invite the whole address book that you have. We think that the core social network is actually the address book in the phone rather than any of the social networks. They are proliferated and full of sort of vague context that you may not want to know the location of anyway. Allows for free messaging inside the system. Contacts of your friends can be contacted through a premium service, so you can never anonymously contact a friend of a friend. You'll have to pay and allow the person to be contacted. Runs on Java phones, Symbian, Windows Mobile, close to BlackBerry, iPhone and Android platform will be coming later. You can imagine location, contextual context, advertising, promotions, bands, events, all that kind of stuff is kind of where our business model is going. This is an old demo. Let me just, a little bit hard to see on this monitor. The first one is the start of the application, goes local, pinpoints my friend Ronan there in Booterstown, Blackrock, near Dublin. Excuse me. And then loads up different contacts from the local network, some identified as O2 members, which might provide us with a way to offer free calls. We haven't really worked that out yet. I'm just going to go on. This is roughly what the infrastructure, what the system looks like. There's a mobile client that runs, like I said, on Java and Symbian. We have tested on about 15 phones, but we think that the personalization, the localization for the different phones should be relatively quick. Feeds into a web portal as well, so you can go to the local website and see where your friends are. We have the Facebook application, which shows likewise a map of the people that have logged on, and there's a little widget on the bottom right, which we did for Aircom for an innovation grant, which we hope to get next week. Revenue sources, how we're going to do this. Advertising is probably the one that everyone is most excited about. The next phase in search, local search, is where this might go. Like I said, the in-system messaging is free, but similar to LinkedIn, we're thinking of a sort of a pro version where you might be able to get introductions for the likes of dating, conferences, that kind of thing, where you might want to have some business contacts. Add-on services, perimeter breach for children. You want to check if your child's still